Jessica Kides, and today I'll be informing you on the history of Halloween. Every year, we all get dressed up, put a big pile of candy on our front porch, and wait for the children to come by and say trick-or-treat. But how many of us know why? Not very many. Halloween is an annually celebrated holiday in America that has historical origins that led to the reason we celebrate it today. Knowing the history of Halloween can give yourself a better sense of understanding of why you celebrate the holiday. I have always celebrated Halloween, and I've never really known why. So I did some extensive research on it. Today I'll inform you on the history of Halloween, including where the holiday originated, the influences that came upon it, and where those influences combined to give us the modern holiday. Let's start with Halloween's origin. Halloween is believed to have started 2,000 years ago in what is now Ireland. There, according to History.com, the Celts celebrated Samhain. The Celts believed that on the night before their new year, the worlds of the living and the dead became obscured. On the 31st of October, they would celebrate Samhain. On this night, the spirits of the dead returned to Earth to cause havoc and chaos. Many Celts believed that on Samhain, Celtic priests or Druids could predict the future more clearly because of the presence of the spirits. These Druids held huge bonfires, like this one here, at the top of the hill here. This is where the community would gather to give sacrifices and burn crops in hopes of a warm winter. During these huge bonfires, everyone dressed up as witches, ghosts, and goblins, as you can see in the picture here, to avoid being possessed the following year, according to the University of Alabama. According to the University of Albany. Let's move on to the influences of the holiday. Along the way, Samhain met many influences, such as the domination of the Roman Empire and later the spread of Christianity. According to History.com, by 43 AD, the Roman Empire conquered most of the Celtic lands. Two Roman festivals were combined with the Celtic Samhain, producing first, Ferilla, a day in late October to honor the dead, and the second, a celebration of Pomona, a Roman goddess of fruits and trees, and is directly related to the reason we offer apples. This here is a picture of Pomona. Here she's holding an apple. Pomona in Latin means apple. Approximately 550 years later, Christianity was trying to gain converts. According to the University of Albany, the Roman Catholic Church incorporated modified versions of old religious beliefs to win more converts. The church established All Matters Day and moved it to the 1st of November to coincide with the original Samhain. Then they created All Souls Day on the 2nd. All Souls Day was even celebrated with bonfires, costumes, and parades. All Souls Day was also called All Hallows. And the night before the Christian festivities became known as All Hallows Eve. Next, we will talk about Halloween in America. According to Nancy Henderson, author of The History of Halloween, the holiday was not a major tradition until the 1850s when a surge of Irish immigrants came to the United States. With them, they brought several traditions like trick-or-treating. Halloween was quickly reinvented into what we know it today. By the 1950s, Halloween was geared mostly towards children and had lost most of its superstitious values. Candy was set out to avoid pranks, and costumes were a tradition from years past. Today you learned about Halloween and its historical origins that led it to be the Halloween we celebrate today. We talked about the origins of Halloween, the influences that came upon it, and how it came to be the modern holiday we celebrate. Now that you have a better understanding of where the holiday came from, you can decide if it's for you. Thank you.